Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the quiz show that puts obscure knowledge to the test. Let's meet today's players. Well, firstly, we welcome back Scott and Marcus. Welcome back to the show. This is your second appearance on Pointless. Everyone gets 2 chances to reach the Pointless final, and this is your last chance. Remind us how you did last time.
Well, we didn't do very well last time. We got to the second round, but tomorrow's another day, and we are ready.
What are you hoping is going to come up? What's going to see you triumph?
Music.
Music. How about you, Marcus?
Serial killers.
God, you never change, do you, Marcus? What do you like doing? Because obviously, Scott, you're a singer.
Yeah.
What else do you like doing? What are your other pastimes?
Watching football. Armchair fan, unfortunately. Can't
Armchair.
afford the
What's your
ticket
team?
prices. Man U.
Man U. Oh, Marcus.
He's a Manchester City fan.
Sissy.
What a team! Fantastic, Marcus. And how about you? When you're not reading serial killer books,
I'm doing bad impressions usually.
doing bad impressions.
Yeah.
Did I hear that you used to do? You were a voiceover artist as well.
Yeah, I did a few children's learning videos and things like that. Usually the robotic voice.
Can you do that without treating your voice, or do you?
Sir, my microchips seem to have been fried. Let's see if we can count to 5.
Well, brilliant to have you back on the show. Very, very best of luck. And next, we welcome Dale and Mary, a new pair. Where are you from?
We're from Milton Keynes.
From Milton Keynes. And how do you two know each other?
Dale's my best friend. I met him 27 years ago. I went to a gig, a rock band, where my brother was the drummer and Dale was the lead singer, and I got a bit of groupie fever and grabbed him for myself, eventually proposed, and we've been married 20 years.
Oh, well, many congratulations. Well done, well done. What do you do, Dale?
Not a lot. No, I in the daytime I install ATMs. In the night time I write songs.
The singers, there's music. Oh, for heaven's sake, we should put a band together. A super band. What would you play, Richard?
Keyboard.
Mary, what do you do?
I sell cruises. We used to work on cruise ships. We worked on ships for about 8 or 9 years, and now I sell them instead, now that we're...
Well, you've cruised
landlords.
everywhere. I suppose you now know exactly.
Except the Antarctic.
Yeah, we haven't done the Antarctic yet.
That'd be quite fun, that. Oh, well, it's brilliant having you on the show. Best of luck this afternoon. And next, we welcome back Stuart and Jono, the stars of the last show, albeit for just the first round.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't have the best round.
No, Birds of Prey. Well, what would you like to come up, Jono?
A bit of music. What do you want?
Maybe something to do with sport, geography, music, yeah.
All in one.
Music, cricket. You said last time you like... Yeah,
I don't like cricket. But
you don't like cricket?
not really.
OK.
I don't like cricket. I won't say that.
Your band, The Great Gatsby, do you do a cover of that? You should.
I think we should.
Yeah, you should.
No, we should.
With that evidence, I think.
And with our 2 new members.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hang on. Oh, well, Richard's in as well now.
Keyboard. Jumping on the bandwagon, isn't he?
Keyboard, I see. Yeah.
We think father and son might work well as well, so...
You don't look anything like Richard.
Should we have a little close-up?
No. I know. You can just have my opinion. Very good indeed. Good. Well, very best of luck. Great to have you on the show. And next, we welcome, finally, Haley and Daryl. Now, how do you two know each other?
We're twins for 22 very long years.
20? Hang on, we're doing very long years. Daryl, that's hardly fair.
It's a little bit harsh, to be honest.
A little bit.
They've been It's
fun.
Interesting.
Been but the twinkling of an eye.
Yeah.
There we are. Haley,
Yeah.
what would you love to see come up this afternoon?
TV, but mostly Charmed or ER. Disney, huge Disney fan, we both are.
Daryl, how about you?
I don't know.
CSI.
Yeah, so we're very TV fanatics, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
so anything
you're
on
good
TVs.
I know.
You are going to be brilliant on this show. Absolutely fantastic. Well, welcome and very best of luck to the pair of you. We'll find out more about all of you throughout the show. There is only one person left for me to introduce. His knowledge is so vast that he only uses his laptop to play Dungeons and Dragons. I wish that were true.
Yeah.
He's my pointless friend. He's Richard.
Hiya. Hello. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
It should be a good show today. I think the first 2 questions, a little bit proper knowledge needed in the first 2 questions. So it should be a very good show. We've got 2 returning pairs. Neither of them got through to the head-to-head last time, though, so I suspect they will want to put on a good show. Should be very, very close, I think.
Very exciting. Thanks very much, Richard. So we put all our questions to 100 people before the show, but this is pointless, so we're after the obscure answers that they didn't get. To stay in the game with a chance to win our jackpot, all our players need to do is score as few points as they possibly can. What everyone's trying to do, of course, is find a pointless answer. That's an answer that none of our 100 people gave. But each time that happens, we will add £250 to the jackpot. Now, nobody won the jackpot last time, so we add another £1,000 to that. So today's jackpot starts off at £3,500. Right, let's play Pointless. Okay, in the first round, each of you must give me one answer and you cannot confer with your partner. Whichever team has the highest score at the end of the round will be eliminated. If anyone gives me an incorrect answer, they will score the maximum of 100 points, so try to avoid those incorrect answers. Okay, our first category this afternoon is words. Can you decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. Okay, let's find out what the question is. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many words ending in ULT as they could.
Yeah, we're looking for any word in the Oxford English Dictionary that ends ULT. No hyphenated words are allowed, no proper nouns are allowed, so names of people or places, we won't accept those. Very best of luck at home as well on this one.
Okay, thanks very much. Right, Scott and Marcus, you all drew lots before the show, and this afternoon you get to go first. So we are looking for words ending in ULT. Scott.
There's so many. The first one that came into my head I'm going to go with insult.
Insult. You're hoping to score as few points as possible with insult. Let's see if it's right. I think it is. Let's see how many people said insult. It's right. $22. Not a bad score, Scott, to get the ball rolling. 22 for insult, Richard.
Yeah, a fairly safe start, Scott. Insult. Always hard to define words, though. I'm not sure I can bring myself to. You know what insult means, don't you?
I take it as one that you even have to ask. Thanks very much, Richard. So then, Mary, we come to you. Words ending in ULT.
When you're standing here, they all vanish from your head instantly.
Oh, don't they just?
And now I've got one, but I can't decide if it's spelt right now. But I'm going to go for it. So I am going to say molt.
Molt.
As in a cat molting.
Very good. Like what you've done there. Molt. Very good. Let's see. How many people said molt? Down it goes. 13. Very well done, Mary.
Well played, Mary. The shedding of skin or feathers in an animal.
Jono. ULT. That's what the word has to end in.
Right, I think I've got an all right one here. And I can't be getting a wrong answer again. I want to see that go down, so... I'm going to go with fault. F-A-U-L-T. And I'm going to say that to Stu. If I get it wrong, I'll say it's not my fault.
Fault. Let's see. How many people said fault? 37. Well done, fault.
Yeah, pretty big score, but not the 100 that you're used to. So well, it's not, is it? That's good, isn't it? Yeah. That's good. And if Stuart says it as well, that'd be a double fault. You know what? Why don't you come up here and do it yourself? See how easy it is.
And so, Haley, we come to you.
Yep.
A word ending in ULT. You've had lots of time to think about one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I did have 3. One was insult, one was fault. So I'm left with my other one, I suppose, which is catapult.
Catapult. Daryl thinks that's hilarious. Okay, you're hoping to score as few points as possible. Obviously, with catapult, let's see how many people said catapult. Very good, down it goes. Oh, very well done indeed. That's a great answer, Haley. Catapult scores you 10.
Yeah, well played, Haley. Best score of the round so far, Catapult.
Yeah, very good. Okay, well, we're halfway through the round, so let's take a look at the scores. Haley, brilliant answer there. Catapult, the lowest score at this stage. Then we go up to Mary and Dale on 13. Up then to Scott and Marcus on 22. Jono out ahead there on 37. Fault. Okay, we're going to come back down the line. Can the second players please take their places at the podium? Okay, we are looking for words ending in alt. Now, Daryl, didn't Haley do well?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. What's the reserve now?
No, I'm normally really rubbish with words, but I actually came up with a few. So I'm hoping
brilliant.
I'll do just as well as Haley.
Oh, I hope so.
I'm hoping.
Okay, come on then. What's it going to be?
Occult.
Occult.
Yes.
Okay, occult. You are on 10. You are the low scorers. The high scorers on 37 are Stuart and Jono. If you can score 26 or less with this answer, you are through to the next round. There is your red line.
Okay.
Below that red line, you are safe and home. Occult. Let's see how many people said occult. It's right. Very well done, Daryl. Look at that. 13 for occult. Takes your score up to 23. You are through to the next round. Well done, Richard.
Yeah, well played, Daryl. Well played, both the twins there. You can settle back and enjoy the rest of the round safely through.
Splendid. Now then, Stuart, this is the moment. This is the moment in this round where you have to shine.
Yes.
You're the high scorers on 37.
Yeah. Cheers, Johnny. But I think all my words have actually been said, in fairness, but I thought of a last-minute one, which I think is pretty good. I think I'm going to say somersault.
What is that murmur? Susurration of approval from the gathered company. Somersault. How many people said it? It's right. Down it goes. Oh, brilliant, Stuart. That was just what you needed. That scores you 1, takes your total up to 38. Very, very well done indeed. Richard?
Yeah, very well played, Stuart. Very good answer. Only 1 point.
Only 1 point?
Yeah.
They must be head over heels with that.
You see?
I am here all week.
It is harder than it looks.
Yeah. Right now, Dale. The high scorers on 38 are Stuart and Jono. You are on 13. If you can score 24 or less with this answer, you are through to the next round.
Lult.
Lult. How do you spell that?
L-U-L-T.
Is it a word you've used ever?
No. But it sounds familiar.
Oh, I really hope it's a word, Dale. There's your red line. If you are below that red line, then lult has won the day. Let's see if lult is a word, and if it is, let's see how many people have ever heard of it. Oh, bad luck, Dale. I'm afraid that's a wrong answer, which means you score a maximum of 100 points. That takes your score up to 113. Lult, Richard.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it's not? I think Scott and Marcus have been lulled into a full sense of security by that as well.
Marcus, that was a lifeline. I think we all say thank you to Dale for that.
Thank you very much, Dale.
Yes, thank you. Words ending in ULT. You've had all this time to think of lots of answers that other people have said.
Watching the football scores come in and City beating United, I'm going to go for result.
There's your red line. The high scorers on 113 are Dale and Mary. You want to be scoring 90 or less. That's what 90 or less looks like on our column. Result. How many people said it? Well done. You're through. 30 for result. That is a result. That's enough to see you through to the next round. Takes your total up to 52. Richard?
Yeah, well played, Marcus. Just had to keep it safe, and he did. It's actually the third highest scoring answer up there. In fact, fault was the second highest, and cult was the highest of all, which scored 60. But let's take a look at some of the pointless answers, because there's a whole bunch of them out there. I'm sure people at home will have got some of them. Let's take a look. Decult, which is to hide. Envault, which means to arch over. A hydropult is a garden water pump. Surely you know that. Jurisconsult, someone you consult on judicial matters. Kidult, which is quite a new word into the English language, it essentially means a sort of a teenager, another word for that. A great word, pre-ante-penult, which means the last but one. So W would be the pre-ante-penult of the alphabet. Very well done if you got that one. There's a few more. Reassault, which means to assault again. That's tough. You don't want to be reassaulted, do you? Leave me alone.
No.
Unadult and unforgult. Unforgult, someone who doesn't feel guilt, which is presumably someone who reassaults you.
Thanks very much, Richard. Well, so at the end of round one, the losing pair with the highest score, it's Dale and Mary. Lult. Never mind. Maybe it'll become a word in honour of today, Dale. Well, it's a great shame to be saying goodbye to you so soon. This is absurd. You've just joined us. But the good news is we'll see you again next time. But thanks very much for playing meanwhile. You've been lovely contestants. Brilliant. But for the remaining three pairs, it's now time for round two. Now, there's only room for two pairs, quite obviously, in the head-to-head. So one of these teams is going to be leaving us at the end of this round. Just have to make sure it's not you. OK, our category for round two this afternoon is chemistry. I see what you mean, like proper, old-fashioned learning this, isn't it? Chemistry. Right, can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second?
Doesn't matter, does it?
Cool.
And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, so our round two question this afternoon concerns chemical elements and their symbols. Not happy with that at all, Scott. OK, Richard.
Yeah, I'm going to show you a list of 6 chemical elements on each pass. We've asked 100 people what are the chemical symbols for those elements. You give us a nice obscure answer, you'll score a few points. If you give us an incorrect answer, though, you're going to score 100 points. There's 12 up there for you to play along with at home.
OK, thanks very much, Richard. We are looking for the symbols of these chemical elements. And here's our first list. We have got argon, calcium, lead, mercury, antimony, tin. I'll read those again. Argon, calcium, lead, mercury, antimony, tin. So, Marcus, I know Scott's not happy about this. Are you any happier?
No. I haven't got a clue, to be quite honest with you. I have an inkling on one, but I don't think it's right. So I'm going to go for lead and pH, I think, for some strange reason.
pH for lead. pH for lead. Let's see if it's right. And if it is, let's see how many people knew that answer. pH, lead. Bad luck, Marcus. I'm afraid that's an incorrect answer, which means you score the maximum of 100 points. Richard.
Yeah, unlucky, Marcus. I won't give you the actual answer just in case anyone else wants to have a go at it.
OK, so, Stuart, we come to you.
Yeah.
Chemical elements.
I hate to say it, I'm actually quite glad Marcus got lead wrong, because I think I know it. And I think I'm going to go for PB.
PB
Yes.
for lead.
Yep.
OK, that's what you're saying. There is lead, 3 down. PB, you're saying. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people knew that answer. It's correct. 39. 39, PB, lead. Richard.
Yeah, well done, Stuart. PB, which is it's after the Latin for lead, which is plumbum or plumbum, if you want to read it in that way.
Go and have a laugh.
Yeah.
Plumbum. Right, OK, very good. Plumbum, well done. Brilliant. Now then, Daryl, we come to you. You're the last person to have this table of elements.
I have a feeling in the back of my mind that argon is AR because I know some others with A which aren't AR.
OK.
And I'm not sure if calcium is Cl or not. So I'd like to go with argon with AR.
Argon, AR,
Yeah.
you're saying. Haley, what do you think?
I think I knew calcium, but I don't know. The whole twin thing wasn't quite working very well, so apparently she's going with argon, so.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going with argon, AR. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people knew that answer. Argon, AR. It's right. Very well done, Daryl. 25 for argon. Not a bad score, and in the context, an extremely good score. 25, Richard.
Yeah, not only right, but the best answer we've had so far, Daryl, so very well done. And Hayley, if you had managed to get calcium across, what would you have said for calcium?
CA?
It's exactly right, but would have scored an awful lot more points. Let's take a look at all the points up there. I know loads of people at home will be very good at this one. Calcium CA would have scored you 54. Mercury, which is HG, would have scored you 19 points. Tin, which is SN, would have scored you 11 points. The best answer on the board is antimony. Do you know antimony?
Oh, come on.
Very well done at home if you said SB, and it was a pointless answer, so a very, very good answer.
Well, thank you very much. We're halfway through the round. Let's take a look at the scores as they stand. Daryl and Hayley, 25, looking very, very strong in this pretty impossible round. Stuart and Jono, 39, not bad at all. Marcus and Scott, they have a mountain to climb. Luckily, Scott is a chemist of no small importance. We're going to come back down the line. Can the second players please take their places at the podium? We're going to put 6 more chemical elements on the board, and we have got silicon, gold, gadolinium, sodium, silver, platinum. I'll read those one more time. Silicon, gold, gadolinium, sodium, silver, platinum. There we are. Remember, we're looking for the chemical symbols, and you're trying to find the one that the fewest of our 100 people knew. Now, Hayley, didn't Daryl do well? Didn't she do well with her argon?
I didn't even know she knew argon.
Go on, Hayley, dazzle us.
I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to go for silver, which is AG, I think.
You're saying AG, silver.
Yes.
There is your red line. Below that red line, you're in the head-to-head. Let's see if it's right. AG, how many people said it? Well done, you're through. 42. Not a bad score at all. Takes your total up to 67.
Yeah, very well played, Hayley. Safely through to the next round. AG, silver, is from argentum, which is the Latin for silver. That's where we get Argentina as well.
Very good. Now then, Jono. So remember, we're looking for the chemical symbols of these elements.
Do you know what? Chemistry is like the worst subject to come up for me.
Is it?
It is. I'm trying to go back to when I was in year 7, I had my little periodic table out. But I think I was drawing on it the whole time, so I don't really know. So I'm going to have to guess, and I apologise to Stu, because it is a guess. I'm going to go with silicon and go SC.
Silicon SC.
Yeah, let's go for that.
There's your red line. Silicon SC. Is that right? And if it is, how many people said it? Bad luck, Jono. Unfortunately, that's an incorrect answer, which means you score the maximum of 100 points. Takes your score up to 139. That's a lifeline for Scott and Marcus there. Is it enough, though? Richard?
Yeah, sorry, Jono, I won't say what the actual answer is in case Scott wants to go at that same question.
OK, thank you very much, Scott. The high scorers are now Jono and Stuart on 139. You're on 100. If you can score 38 or less, you are home and dry. What do you think? You're the last person to have this board, Scott, so talk us through everything on it, if you like.
Can I just cry instead? This is definitely a poor subject for me. For some reason, I've got one sticking out to me, and I don't know why, because I'm sure it's wrong, but I'm going to go with gold. AI.
AI.
Yeah.
There's your red line there. Below that red line, you stay in the game. Let's see if it's right. AI, gold. How many people said it, if it is? Oh! Bad luck, Scott. AI is incorrect for gold, which means you score the maximum of 100 points. That takes your total up to an unbeatable 200. Jono and Stuart.
Great answer. He's done well.
Richard.
Yeah, sorry, Scott, you were one vowel away from the head-to-head, though. It's not AI, it's AU. gold. So you're thinking along the right lines, but AU would have scored 38 points. That silicon, which is SI, would have scored you 25 points. Sodium, which is NA, that's a slightly bigger score, it's 37. Platinum, PT, would have scored 15 points. And gadolinium is actually the best answer on the board, 7 points. Very well done at home if you said GD. GD would have scored you 7 points for gadolinium.
Thanks, Richard. So at the end of round 2, the losing pair with the highest score, I'm afraid it's Scott and Marcus. Oh dear, both of you hung your heads when this question came up. And I now begin to see why. What a shame to be saying goodbye to you. You've been excellent contestants. Brilliant to have you on the show. Thanks very much for playing. But for the remaining 2 pairs, things are going to get even more exciting now as we enter the head-to-head. Well done, Haley and Daryl, Stuart and Jono. You have made it through to the head-to-head. Many congratulations. Now, obviously, only one pair can make it through to today's final and play for the jackpot, which currently stands, in case you had forgotten, at £3,500. Now, you're going to go head-to-head on the best of 3 questions. For each question, each pair needs to give me just one answer, but you are now allowed to confer. All you have to do is come up with an answer that scores less than the other pair, and you will win that question. The first pair to get to the best of 3 will be playing for today's jackpot. Let's play Pointless. So here is your first question. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many Kate Winslet films of the noughties as they could.
Yeah, we're looking for any feature film given a general cinema release in the UK between the start of 2000 and the end of 2009 for which Kate Winslet received an acting credit. As always, no short films, TV films or documentaries or uncredited appearances, but voice appearances do count. Very best of luck.
OK, now Haley and Daryl, because you've played best throughout the show so far, you get to go first. We are looking for Kate Winslet films of the noughties. OK?
Yeah.
We have an answer.
We think so. We know so. Sorry, we know. We have an
know
answer.
so.
Haley
Very
knows
good.
so anyway.
Get your insurance in, Daryl. Very good. Haley, what do you think it's going to be?
I think us, are going to go with Enigma.
Splendid. Enigma. Enigma has gone, Stuart and Jono, if that's one you were thinking of.
Well, that's not really our strongest subject, but
Well, hang
I've
on.
got one, obviously, which is going to be...
That's what you say all the time.
No, only
Because we're stupid. Come on.
No, we're probably going to go for The Holiday.
The Holiday.
Yeah.
OK, we have Enigma and we have The Holiday. Haley and Daryl, Enigma. Enigma, is it right? And if it is, how many people said it? Enigma. Yes, it's right, Daryl, there you are. Yeah, very good indeed. Not just right, but fantastically low scoring as well. That's brilliant. And Stuart and Jono have gone for The Holiday. Let's see if that's right. It is. Let's see how many people said The Holiday. Down it goes. Another low answer. Oh, 10. Very well done, both pairs. 2 good low scores, but Enigma wins it for Haley and Daryl. After one question, they're up 1-0. Richard.
Yeah, well played, Haley. Very good answer. Let's take a look at some of the others. There's 4 pointless answers here, actually. There's The Fox and the Child. She was the narrator of the English language version of that. Little Children, Holy Smoke Flushed Away, the animated movie. She played Rita the Rat. Quills and All the King's Men would have scored you 1 point each. The Life of David Gale with Kevin Spacey. Romance and Cigarettes was 2. Iris, Enigma, and Christmas Carol the movie all scored 3. Finding Neverland about J.M. Barrie scored 5. Revolutionary Road with Leonardo DiCaprio 8. There's The Holiday that she was in with Jude Law and Jack Black and Cameron Diaz, 10 points. And right at the top, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with 13, and The Reader with 23.
Thanks very much, Richard. Here is your second question. Stuart and Jono, you have to win this question to stay in the game. OK, here we go. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many Caribbean countries as they could.
Yeah, we're looking for any country that lies in the Caribbean Sea. As always, by a country, we mean a sovereign state that's a member of the UN. And countries in South America and Central America with a Caribbean coastline don't count. We're just looking for countries in the Caribbean Sea.
OK, thanks very much, Richard. Stuart and Jono, you get to answer this time first.
Yeah, cool. Right.
OK, we have an answer. Is this a strong category for you?
I thought it would be, but no, I know some, but I think we're going to go St. Lucia.
St. Lucia. OK, Stuart and Jono are saying St. Lucia. Haley and Daryl,
Yeah.
St. Lucia has gone.
I didn't even know it was.
It wasn't one of our answers. No.
OK, well, you can talk
Not
out
a
loud if
problem.
you need to do any more conferring.
We only had 2.
Yeah, and I don't know about one of them. We had Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago, but I don't know even if that's part of the Caribbean.
So we think
I want to go Jamaica.
you want to go to Jamaica.
Well, yeah, because
I think St. Lucia's definitely right.
yeah, but if we go one each, then we've got another
All
round
right,
to
go
go.
for it, go for it.
I want to go Jamaica.
OK, you're going to say
Please.
Jamaica?
Yes.
We do.
OK, we have Jamaica, we have St. Lucia. Stuart and Jono went with St. Lucia. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people said St. Lucia. There we are, it's right. $22 for St. Lucia. It's a pretty solid score, I think. Jamaica. Are you confident, Haley?
I liked the other answer better, but Daryl wants to play it safe, so she's boring like that.
OK. You're going to go for Jamaica. Let's see if it's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said Jamaica. 64 for Jamaica. Right, but a high score. So after 2 questions, you are absolutely even on 1-all. Richard.
Yeah, that was playing it a bit too safe, Daryl, I think. Trinidad and Tobago was a correct answer. Would have scored you 24, actually. Still would have lost, but would have been very, very close. This is one of those ones I know lots of people at home would have done well on this one, so let's have a look through some of the answers. There's no pointless ones here, but there's some very low scorers. Right at the bottom of the list is Dominica with 2 points, Grenada with 4, St. Vincent and the Grenadines with 5, St. Kitts and Nevis with 7, there's Antigua and Barbuda with 8, Dominican Republic 11, Haiti on 16. All of those would have won the points. There's St. Lucia, 22, Bahamas 23, Trinidad and Tobago 24, then Cuba 29, Barbados 33, and Jamaica was certainly a safe. It was way out on top with 64 points.
OK, well, thank you very much, Richard. Here is your third question. Whoever wins this question is through to the final and will be playing for that £3,500 jackpot. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many U2 top 40 albums as they could.
Yeah, we're looking for any studio album released by the band U2 that got into the UK top 40 album charts before May 2011. No live albums or greatest hits albums or EPs, just the studio albums of U2.
OK, thank you very much. Now, Haley and Daryl, you get to go first this time.
All right. So no, that's fine. Okay, do it.
We have an answer?
Yep.
Well,
Come on, the pair. I've never seen less unanimity.
Okay, so we don't actually know any U2 songs, let alone albums.
we're going on the basis that a lot of groups name an album after
themselves.
Yeah,
So we're going to go with U2.
U2.
Yes.
Yes.
OK, that's what U2 are saying. Right, Stuart and Jono.
Yes.
This
could be your moment.
Yes, we're happy.
It's music.
We are quite happy with this. I know, I'm pretty sure a definite one, and that's what we're going to have to go for. And that is How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb.
How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. So we have U2, and we have How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. Let's see if either of those are right and how much they scored. U2, this could be pointless.
Have
You never
faith.
know.
Let's find out. Is it correct? And if it is, how many people said U2? Oh, bad luck. Unfortunately, incorrect answer. So, Stuart and Jono, you merely have to be correct here. How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. Is it right? How many people said it? Stuart and Jono are in the final. Ooh, and it's a nice low score as well. Very well done. 8 is your score for how to dismantle an atomic bomb. A very, very good answer indeed. So after 3 questions, Stuart and Jono are through to the final 2-1. Richard.
Yeah, how to dismantle an atomic bomb. Very, very good answer. Let's take a look at all the answers, though. There's their first album, Boy, which some people might have said only got to 52. So these are the ones that got in the top 40, though. Right at the bottom of the list, you've got No Line on the Horizon with 5. That was a #1 album. October would have scored you 6. All You Can't Leave Behind would also scored you 6. That's another #1 album. There's How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. Very well done. Another #1. War would have scored you 9. Achtung Baby would have scored you 9. Never a #1, actually. It was a #2 album, Achtung Baby. Let's take a look at the rest. All of these were #1s. Zeropa and Unforgettable Fire on 11. Rattle and Hum and Pop on 12. And the Joshua Tree right at the top on 36.
Well, thank you very much, Richard. So the losing pair at the end of the head-to-head is Haley and Daryl.
Yep.
Oh dear. Well, you've done very well.
Thank you.
You've stormed through the show so far somehow.
Thanks. Very nice. Thank you. We did well. We did very well.
You did pretty well. Yes, you've done very well. You have done very well. But no, I mean, you managed to find argon, for example. I'm remembering. You know, you've had some very tough rounds.
Yes.
But you've somehow managed to find the answer.
Yeah. Apart from this one. Yeah, this one.
Apart from this one. Well, I tell you what, it's all very good news for us because it means we will see you again next time for your second and final shot at the Pointless Final.
Yes.
But meanwhile, it's been lovely having you on the show. Thanks so much for playing. Great contestants. But for Stuart and Jono, it's time for our Pointless Final and the chance to win our jackpot of £3,500. Well, congratulations, Stuart and Jono. You fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our Pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot stands at £3,500. The rules are very, very simple. To win that money, all you have to do is find a pointless answer. That's an answer that none of our 100 people could think of. Now, we haven't had any pointless answers on the show today. You only have to find one now, and you will go home with that money. First, though, you've got to choose a category, and you can choose from these 3 options. They are politicians, comic strip books, pop divas.
Straight away, not politicians.
No.
No way.
Comic strip books, no, I don't.
I think we're going to have to go pop divas. At
I
least
think that's
might
just
be
the
current.
least bad.
Probably be a bit current, and maybe we can sneak
it.
a little pointless answer there. We're going to go pop divas, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Pop divas it is. Okay, well, let's find out what the question is. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many Cher UK top 40 solo singles as they could. Richard.
Yeah, we're looking for any solo single released by Cher that's reached the UK top 40 prior to May 2011. We're not looking for any remixes, collaborations or duets, such as those with Sonny Bono. Anything that's a double A side, we'll accept those as 2 separate answers. So essentially, any Cher top 40 British single. Very best of luck.
You now have up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers, and all you need to win that £3,500 jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. Your 60 seconds start now.
Right.
Terrible for me.
Right, well, I know a few. Right, we've got that Believe song.
Well, that's obvious, though.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, but I'm saying Believe. She's done that one with the little girls in the video. And I can't think what it's called.
I literally don't know
What's it
anything.
called?
So.
Can I know any other songs?
No. I don't know anything about Cher.
I can't think either.
I thought that would be the sort of thing you might know, like something random.
I don't know.
Can you not think of anything?
What's that stupid song with the little girls in it and I'm not seeing her in the video. Nah, I can't
think of anything else.
Cher. Can't think of anything really. Nothing springs to mind, no? Nothing.
Believe.
Believe, you stupid song, Believe.
5 seconds.
No.
It's not good, is it?
No, Believe the only one. No, really.
Okay, your time is up. I want 3 answers from you.
Okay, so we got Believe. That's the one we know, but
Believe.
that's quite obvious.
That's not going to get pointless, is it? Give It Away. We'll go for that.
Believe, Give It Away.
Yeah, that's kind of a guess. And what about the eyes? Just put eyes.
Eyes.
This ain't a good.
Okay, so Believe, Give It Away, and Eyes. Of those, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
Give it away.
Believe's the only one we know, but it's definitely not going to be pointless, is it? So.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
All right, we'll say Believe's the best
Okay,
answer.
Believe is your best answer. Okay, we'll put that last. Should we put Eyes first?
We'll put Eyes
maybe?
first. Eyes first, yeah.
Okay, up they go in that order. Eyes, Give It Away, and Believe. Okay, we were looking for shared top 40 UK top 40 singles. You said this was your least confident answer. You only have to find one pointless, of course, to win that £3,500 jackpot. Let's see, just in case, let's see if Eyes is a correct answer. Eyes. Well, we knew. I know, shame, great shame, but we knew, didn't we, that wasn't a share single. So unfortunately, that's not a pointless answer. You only have 2 more chances. Now, your second answer, Give It Away. Was this something in the back of your head?
Yeah, just in the back of my head. I don't know why. I just thought.
Give It Away. Okay, we were looking for Cher, UK top 40 singles. Let's hope nobody said your next answer, and it is correct. Give It Away. If this is right and goes down to pointless, you leave here with £3,500. Give It Away. Is it right? How many people said it? Bad luck.
I knew that was going to happen.
You only have one more chance to win today's jackpot. And this, we know, is a Cher single.
Yeah,
Uniquely.
we know it is, but I think that's what everyone will say.
I think everyone in the audience can come on holiday with us if this is
Believe.
right.
If this is pointless,
right. Where will you take us? Shepherd's Bush.
Well, it's lovely this time of year, so...
Yeah, won't knock it. Right, well, you said this was the answer you had most faith in. This has to be pointless if you're going to win that jackpot, £3,500. Let's put ourselves out of our misery and see. Believe. Is it right? How many people said it? Believe. There you are, it's right. That's the first and most difficult part of the question. Down it goes. If this goes all the way down to nothing, and it just could, you'll be lit. Bad luck. Unfortunately, that scored 20, so it wasn't pointless. You didn't find that all-important pointless answer, so you don't win today's jackpot of £3,500, which rolls over onto the next show. But you have been fantastic contestants, and you do, of course, get to take home our pointless trophy, so well done. Richard.
So let's take a look at some of the pointless ones, see how people did at home. All I Really Want to Do is a pointless answer. Could Have Been You, Dove L'Amour, pointless answer. Love and Understanding is a pointless answer, probably the most famous one on this list. Oh No, Not My Baby, One by One, that was pointless. Save Up All Your Tears, The Music's No Good Without You, and her cover of The Sun Ain't Gonna Shine Anymore.
There you go.
Music No Good Without You.
Say goodbye to our holiday.
Oh, she didn't sing that, did she?
Maybe.
Oh. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm afraid we'd have to say goodbye to you, Stuart and Jono, but it's been fantastic having you on the show.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for playing. Great. So nobody's won the jackpot today, which means it rolls over onto the next show when we will be playing for £4,500.